Arthur, thank you very, very much for inviting me to this lovely event here in the heart of London. An Italian-themed evening tonight. How come?
Well, first of all, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Italy is a special place, right? So, and in the heart of London, where there is a huge mix of everything, that's just the choice that fits the event.
Fantastic. Arthur, I started hearing about Delulu Gaming, and immediately I thought, I need to get an insight. I need to get an insight from two key personas in Delulu, the CEO and the CCO. I'll be meeting with Danielle later on, but I'm very glad that you found time out of your busy schedule to make this event, to be over here and to welcome me over here. And I would like the story to be told. I'd like to understand a bit more, dive a little bit deeper in what Delulu's doing from a CEO perspective, and let's have fun with it. Shall we?
Yeah.
Super.
Sure.
I'd like to dive right in. I mean, let's start from the beginning, Arthur. What made you want to launch Delulu Gaming?
Well, Delulu is, for us, it means an ambition. It's fulfilling the ambition for the market, for ourselves, by being special. And everybody says being special, having new games, going against the market. Every brand who starts goes exactly that way. For us, it's a bit different. It's understanding that the most important thing in the games and in general in working with market is the communication with the final user, not just B2B, it's easy, but being special. And that's what Delulu is, being ambitious, showing to the market that the ambition is there, their ambition, our ambition, and trying to make something special.
Okay. There has been a report that there has been an increase in the gaming time of about 20%, right? There was a report on this, increased player time. Why is it that players tend to stop games, and what has Delulu done about this?
So when we just started about a year ago, we understood that just developing the games is either by cloning the way market works, so best titles, developing your own and risking, or learning how it works with the market, with users, doing focus groups. So there are many things you can do. But deep research that we do for mechanics, for mass, user is usually the final player who comes to the game. He likes the game by visual. He plays the game because of the mechanic, but he stays because of the mass. That's how it works. So that's exactly what we're doing in Delulu, and trying to make sure that every game is tailored specifically by the user demand. We're doing the research, focus groups, we're doing deep analysis of even the theme of the game. Is it popular? Is it gonna work? Not just cloning or trying. And that's what brings, so every user and every functionality is tailored specifically to trigger dopamine spikes or sadness in a specific given moment. That's what keeps the retention higher.
That's a really interesting take, Arthur. From an operator's perspective, what are the benefits of having players stay longer and engaged with their content?
It's actually really straightforward thing, because staying longer is really profitable both for us as a provider and for the operator / other partners. Meaning users stay longer and engaged, meaning more GGR, more revenue. Meanwhile, the user likes games more, so he stays in the content. He prefers our content rather than others. So it's a really simple, straightforward thing where loving something longer just keeps you more entertained and keep returning you.
Delulu seems to keep working with operators, though, even after integration. Why is this something that is so important for you, Arthur?
Starting to work with an operator, aggregator, any partner is just 2% to me. So being able to get engaged with the client, operator, is one thing, but keep developing that retention, that connection to the partner, delivering new things, and especially here, one of the phrases that we always tell clients, we would like to be one of, or the first one, to try something new if you would love to. And that's exactly what we try to do. So keep developing, keep working with the client, delivering more, giving more is the key. So further steps are probably even much more important than the first ones, even though the first impression is always important.
Thank you. How important is it for your team to understand player behavior? I mean, what's the difference, let's say, between players from LATAM and the ones from the European region?
Every market is different. but there are the main patterns that works on every market. So having the core understanding for every team, as you mentioned, every team is important to understand the games, how it works, the mechanics, starting from marketing and product itself, going to the commercial, which should know which games they do sell and how it really works with the brand. Knowing the competitors, the technology that not just developed, but working, this is the key. But then knowing every area, so LATAM that you mentioned, then Africa, Asia, US, it's all of them are different. So different scenes, different games, different mechanics, different trends that you have to pay attention to. And it's not just the commercial who should know that. It's every person in the company should have an exposure to the goals, strategy, and being aligned. In that case, you're gonna be much more successful than any other company.
From what I have seen, you have some sort of distributions through some aggregators like Soft Swiss, Soft Gamings. Why are these partnerships so important for you?
Well, these guys are one of the leaders of the market, but they're not the only ones. So we started with Soft Swiss, Soft Gaming, Hub 88, Alia, Slotagrator, and some others, and we are keep partnering with all the others, and each of them is an equal partner to us. So we are not choosing one, we're not choosing two, we're choosing all of them. It's just a matter of time when we're going to be equal partners with each of them, and we're going to value all of them the same.
But from my research, you are quite selective, though, on who you allow to do business with, no? I mean...
Yeah, it is. It is based on where they work, how they work, the terms that we have. In the business, you cannot have what you want, all of it, right? So we have a specific standard, how we work with our partners, and giving much more than others is demanding a bit more than others as well. So that's the way we work and choose.
Of course, I mean, I know there's a lot of moving around in the industry, right? You might be doing business with someone you've worked with before, right? So to actually go through this selection process, is it more of a, like, do you take it, is this a complete professional approach? Like, this is my Delulu Gaming. I need to make sure I have the right partners on board with me. Or is it like, you know, there are specific people that you have worked with before that you would say, like, that person I would trust despite who they're representing?
In every business, you have to risk. So it's everything. It's both of that sides and even more. So we're choosing the partners carefully. Meanwhile, we are really willing to be worldwide, one of the biggest companies in general on the market, and really trying to get exposure to every market. So the goal is to go to all of the regions, eventually work with every company that exists out there, up to the limit where it follows our beliefs. I would call it religion, trust, and good relationships. So we are really a reliable partner, and we are trying to have the same from the other side.
Let's look a little bit into the future, Arthur. What do you see? What are you most excited about when it comes to markets? So which markets would be the most alluring for you?
LATAM is probably one of that you already mentioned. The reason is simple. It's booming right now, and it's going really well. The way they evolve, the way it gets regulated. So looking on Europe, where it's all really regulated, where everything is settled, like Germany, for example, there is a specific exposure, and LATAM that is going through that process so far right now, learning with them, being the first with them, being that person who is engaged in that process is really fun. There are totally different type of games that works there. There are totally different type of players. The other region is Africa, then Canada is a bit different as well. Part of the Asia, so every region is really different and the culture is different. So being able to fulfill all the needs is actually what gets excited for CPO that we have. She's really passionate about Asian games, Asian market, about Latin market, African market. She's passionate about all the other games as well, but that one is something that really works. So probably LATAM is the first one I would really love to conquer, I would say. But meanwhile, and having that brand as the biggest there, but eventually I'm gonna go everywhere.
I wish you all the best with that. I'm sure you'll manage to pull it off.
We'll try.
Arthur, I would like to first of all thank you. You've been fantastic so far, and I will not take much more time out of your evening, but I do have one more question, and I believe it's a very important thing. As a CEO, if you were to deliver one message to the operators, what do you want them to know about Delulu Gaming?
We are, as I already mentioned, the first one to try new stuff, try new things, having new model of working together, having new technology or feature that they would like to try. And also we are the one who gonna push to the content where every game is either better than the previous one, or minimum the same level. So we will try to raise the bar as high as possible for the quality of our games, not just the complexity, but the quality and the interest of the users. And we're the first one to get the bad feedback and try to improve it. So I would love to work with every casino out there, with every operator. It will take time. We will fight for the rates, we'll fight for the terms, but in the end of the day, I think we're going to be really good partners.
Fantastic.
And I also want to thank you for being here today. It's really a pleasure. It's a really nice talk. You're a great communicator.
I would like to say the same thing. Flying out to London today has proved very, very fruitful. I'm going to sleep very well tonight, knowing that this has been an absolute success. I enjoyed speaking to you, Arthur. I love your passion. I love your drive. And I have no doubt that we'll be hearing so much more about Delulu. Cheers to your success.
Cheers.
And to the future of Delulu Gaming.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.